Alright, so someone contacted me on Discord. Shocking. I know. I am a loner, alright. Anyways, this person ultimately wanted me to promote this game called Nexus Nebula Echoes. And no, this is not a sponsored video, alright? I didn't get paid shit. The game sucks ass. The creators behind this game are called Magic Network Limited. And I don't know what else to say about them. Anyways, I asked one of my good friends about it, and after some discussion, he basically said, download it at your own risk. And that's exactly what I did. I wish I didn't. And before you comment, this is obviously a scam. Well, too fucking late, mate. So, how good is this game really? Well, a surprise to literally no one, the game is hot garbage. The game starts with you choosing a character, and well... Since I was too lazy to come up with a name, since, well, I didn't really care, to be honest, I let the game decide for me. And I'm happy to introduce Grape Angela. What a great fucking name game. Alright, we can now actually play the game and see what it's about. Well, yeah, not really. You see, as soon as I enter the actual game, it basically just autoplays itself. In fact, the gameplay that you're going to see in this video is mostly me trying to understand shit while the game self-runs in the background. I'm gonna be honest here. This game is not beginner friendly at all according to my standards. Why? Because since the game literally plays itself without you barely needing to interact with the fucking game, you would be hella confused to what the hell is even happening on your screen. And it doesn't get much easier as the game throws new stuff at you like every 30 seconds. In fact, I have a hard time explaining the fucking game to you as I was overwhelmed by pop-up after pop-up after pop-up of new system, as my character was so fucking good at playing the game for me that the entire 30 minutes I tried this garbage, she got to fucking level 109. That's fucking insane, dude. Like, I don't know what she was smoking, but holy shit. I need some of that after trying this dog shit game. At some point, the game made me do a dungeon, which required me to get help from other players, since it was quote-unquote difficult. If there were bots or actual players, I'll never know. But there is one thing I do know, and that is that this dungeon was the most boring 5 minutes of my entire life. Why? What is more boring than one OP character playing the game for you? 3 OP characters playing the game for you. Yes, I literally sat through 5 minutes watching OP ass bots obliterating this so-called difficult dungeon while I still trying to understand what the fuck was going on. And not to mention, up like 15 minutes into the game started to bombard me with pop-ups trying to sell me shit.
Don't miss out on the first pop-up rewards!
No, God! I know, it's quite common in mobile games, but holy, hearing a high-pitched AI girl saying to you every other minute not to miss out on these exclusive pop-ups gets annoying fast as fuck. Also, I actually did find out later how to turn off autoplay, and the funny thing with it is that if there is an enemy close enough to your character, autoplay will reactivate and continue playing the game for you. It's like the game doesn't even want you to play at this point. The game surprisingly has voice acting. Though saying that this is voice acting is an insult to voice acting. It's like they didn't even try. And it's not like I'm blaming the VAs, cause they barely had any shit to work with. Like, all the characters have one line when you interact with them.
My commission is quite decent.
I've seen crappy AI slop games with better voice acting than this. Fun fact, the character with the most voice lines is this little shit. She's a little AI companion following you around and being annoying. You know, like a shittier version of Paimon. Look, I'm not saying that a game needs to have voice acting to be good. I myself enjoy games without voice acting. But if you're gonna have voice acting, at least try to have a character say more than one line. Otherwise it's kind of a waste, to be fair. Though, I do have to give credit where credit is due. Despite all the shit I've been spouting at this game, there are shockingly stuff I kind of like too. For instance, the TV version of our beloved annoying squeaky little flying pest, Paimon. In this game, she's a flying AI girl. Not gonna lie, the idea that you have a cute AI girl following you around is actually quite a nice idea. The graphics in this game aren't that bad. In fact, it's actually shockingly decent compared to all the other shit this game offers.
Oh my people!
Sure, I've seen better, but I've also seen worse. The character models are also surprisingly well made for what it is. And it shows, as I spent like 2 minutes checking them out at the start of the game. And that says a lot. And the skins are good looking as well. I only really looked at skins for the AI girl, but not gonna lie, the artist nailed it. They actually do look pretty decent. Also, the game has clubs. And I made one. Because why the fuck not? And you all know what the best club name is. And that's pretty much all the good things that I can say about this game. So, is Nexus Nebula Echoes good? Fuck nah, this game is dog shit. Even for the few things I've given the game credit for, it's not fucking worth it. And yes, you can argue that playing a game for 30 minutes isn't long enough to make an accurate review, and for that, you'd be right! But I'm gonna be honest, I couldn't bear to play this shitty piece of game another fucking minute of my existence. Yes, you can go and call me a cunt in the comments, but my opinions about this game still stands. However, if you somehow find a way to enjoy this game, then good for you! You have accomplished something I will never do. Anywho, download it at your own risk.